A reading from the book of the prophet Jeremiah. See the book of consolation, chapter 30. Promise of recovery to the northern kingdom of Israel. The word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Thus says the Lord, God of Israel, Write in a book all the words I have spoken to you. For look, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when I shall bring back the captives of my people Israel and Judah, declares the Lord. I shall bring them back to the land which I gave to their ancestors as a heritage. These are the words which the Lord spoke about Israel and Judah. Thus says the Lord, We have heard a cry of panic, of terror, not of peace. Just ask and see, can a man bear children? Then why do I see each man with his hands on his loins like a woman in labor? Why has every face grown pale? Disaster! This is the great day, no other like it, a time of distress for Jacob, though he will be saved from it. That day, declares the Lord Sabaoth, I shall break the yoke from your neck and snap your bonds, and foreigners will enslave you no more. But Israel and Judah will serve the Lord their God, and David their king, whom I shall raise up for them. So do not be afraid, my servant Jacob, declares the Lord. Do not be alarmed, Israel. For look, I shall rescue you from distant lands and your descendants from the land where they are captive. Jacob will return and be at peace, secure, with no one to trouble him. For I am with you to save you, declares the Lord. I shall make an end of all the nations where I have scattered you, but I shall not make an end of you. Only discipline you in just measure, not to let you go quite unpunished. For thus says the Lord, your wound is incurable, your injury past healing, there is no one to plead your cause. For an ulcer there are remedies, but for you no cure at all. All your lovers have forgotten you, they look for you no more. For I have struck you as an enemy strikes, with cruel punishment, because of your great guilt and countless sins. Why cry out because of your wound? Your pain is incurable. Because of your great guilt and countless sins, I have treated you like this. Therefore, all those who devoured you shall be devoured. All your enemies, all go into captivity. Those who despoiled you shall be despoiled, and all who pillaged you shall be pillaged. For I shall restore you to health and heal your wounds, declares the Lord. You, who used to be called outcast, Zion, for whom no one cares. Thus says the Lord, Look, I shall restore the tents of Jacob and take pity on his dwellings. The town will be rebuilt on its mound, the citadel in its rightful position. From them will come thanksgiving and shouts of joy. I shall make them increase, they will not decrease. I shall make them honored, no more to be humbled. Their sons will be as once they were. Their community fixed firmly before me, and I shall punish all their oppressors. Their prince will be one of their own, their ruler come from their own people, and I shall permit him to approach me freely. For who otherwise would dare to approach me, declares the Lord. You will be my people, and I shall be your God. Look, the Lord's whirlwind, his wrath, bursts out, a roaring whirlwind to burst on the heads of the wicked. The Lord's burning wrath will not turn aside until he has performed and established the plans of his heart. In the final days, you will understand this. The word of the Lord.